I mean, I have to, right? Hang on. One more for the... Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel, and for today's video, well, a commenter asked me a question about the missions after the last mission I did a video on, and that made me realize I never finished those. So we're not in realism mode today because some of the things that I turn off may affect how the missions work, and I don't want to run the risk of missing something. So, first things first though, I need to actually turn on missions. New mission available, to the lighthouse. Wait for Carrie to get in touch, travel to the coast, photograph the lighthouse from the... Yeah, select. So the only problem I've had with this in the past, this is where I tend to get stuck, that way. Yeah, so I'm just gonna meander over there and see if I can't get the missions going. Now, just in case I do come across some critters, I'm bringing me the laminated 303 and the 44 Panther, now to just see what I come across. I'm already being distracted. Nope. Nope. There it is. I do see a stag back there. Couple, it looks like. Nothing to really write home about. Well, that should take care of those two. Yeah, he's not a bad-looking little stag. See, I don't know which one I may have shot over there. That one. Surely, I haven't screwed up that shot too many times, right?
Kia ora. It's been a while.
Hey!
You enjoying yourself out in the bush? There's nothing I love more than strapping a pack on and getting lost out there. So I'm glad you've had the chance to wind down and take it in after all that excitement earlier. Got a couple of updates for you. First and foremost, we released the promo film a few days ago. It's been wild. Phone's ringing off the hook kind of wild. In fact, we're almost fully booked for the autumn season already. I should be celebrating, but I've been sitting in my office, laser focused on how we're going to keep day tripper numbers down. We're not legally allowed to charge an entry fee, and quotas are hard to enforce, so maybe the solution is an outreach. Give those snot-nosed students a taste of the work we do here. Who knows? Might even make conservationists out of some of them. Anyway, the film's up, but we're still working on some final touches to the website. Oh, and the marketing team had a request. There's an old lighthouse by the coast that they'd like a few shots of. Can you head over there and I'll fill you in on everything else that's been happening? So, the bloke with the antlers. The firm we hired to do the promo film has gotten in touch with one of the big online networks, and they're up for the idea of turning your moose chase into a documentary. I'm still working on my book, but I'm thinking this could be a good accompaniment. You've seen the show, now get the details, straight from their moose's mouth. Oh, of course they want to use your footage, and maybe even get an interview. You keen? Give it a think. Good opportunity to raise your profile, though I get the feeling that's not something that matters all that much to you. That's why I like you, Airhawk. What you see is what you get. In other news, Josh convinced me to let him go to that advanced screening of Resplendent Sword. He loved it, the brat, but then he must have read the books cover to cover about 10 times. He said, get this. He said that it had a strong message about environmentalism and cooperation. You think the same people who left all those messes behind came up with that? Hypocritical rubbish. It has given him a newfound appreciation for the reserve, though. He's even expressed an interest in hunting for the first time in his entire life. I think it's as much your influence as anything. But he's not going to admit to that anytime soon.
Alright, so a lot of red deer in the area. So for anyone who tuned in when I live streamed the first section of missions, I actually spent quite a bit of time trying to get this mission to kick off. I didn't realize it was a bug at the time that made it get stuck, but now it's unstuck. Now I can go get the photo and continue on. And I have no idea how many missions there are. I don't know, this might actually be one of my longest running little mission series I've ever done. But I don't mind a good excuse to just kind of wander around out here and enjoy everything. Such a beautiful map. Alright, I need to get to the lighthouse. Should be down this way.
The lighthouse is just up the path off the beach here. Speaking of Resplendent Sword, the protests have continued and the demolition of the commune made it into the local papers. I actually received a lot of support, even from people I wouldn't have expected it from. It's been humbling. I'm not going to go out of my way to drop in on the town, especially now I'm so busy with the book, but it is nice to feel like you're part of a community again.
Hear footsteps. Oh, rabbits. All right, where do they want me to go? This way. There's a lighthouse. Please go that way. Got it. Oh, the phone there, bud. Missions can wait. That's a biggin'. Max weight, 8 mythical, big trophy estimate, and by himself. I gotta do a little running. I gotta get caught up over here on this other side. Now, because I'm not in realism mode, instead of having startle call, what's that thing called? Instead of having startle call loaded up, I have my range finding. Matter of fact, I even have a better scope. So really, I just need to find this bugger and get him to about 318 yards. Uh-oh. And I'll be good if I can find him again? Don't tell me there's a lip down there he can hide behind. Oh, wait. There he is. Looks like I got a pretty clear shot. Still running. Still running. I see him. Now I just need to get... I don't get what's going on with my character. Like, he cannot hold the rifle steady right now. Was my heart rate too high? Wait. I think he just went down. I think I see him over there. Never mind me, piggies. I got distracted. But if any of you want to stick around, I have something for you. Piggies, meet Panther. There he is. Not bad. Very happy with that. All right, see what we got here. Oh my lord, I was high on the shot. I should have guessed. He was a 223.50, a monster 8 mythical red deer. But I was high on the shot and ruined his score. I don't care. You know what? Do I keep him? You know what? I'm not keeping this one. I'll find better. I'll get it right one of these times. Now that I've run completely the wrong direction from where the mission is. And this is why the first 8 episodes took 10.5 hours to record, because I kept getting distracted by animals. Then again, it was my first time on the map. No, I'm still... I was going to say, so now some of the wonder is worn off, but that's not true. I still hope that I've yet to see in my own game a 9 legendary true rack red deer. And that would be my ultimate diamond if I could find one. Someday. And I have a feeling this is going to be the map to give it up.
Here's a good spot. Moody. Let's get one a little closer up, too. This beach is where I saw that moose cow about 35 years ago. She was staring out at the sea, looked heaps lonely. It probably won't surprise you to learn that I was kind of a weird kid. Introverted and a bit in my own world. There was something about her that connected with me then, and still does. No one's manned this place for decades. Bolted shut. Right, let's grab a close-up from around here. Perfect. I'll send these on right away. It's been quite the adventure we've embarked on, eh? I can finally see a future for this place where we're not at the mercy of outside actors, and that's in no small part thanks to you. To preserve Te Awaroa's heritage and safeguard our unique biodiversity requires constant vigilance, but I think I'm up for the challenge. Wouldn't you agree, Eho?
What? Oh, why? Uh-oh. Can I have my mouse back in the game? Oh boy. Okay. 1 second. Well, that's not good. So it won't let me put my mouse back in the game, that's okay. So hang on. That was the last mission? I waited all that time. And of course, I can't. How now, brown cow? See, everything's still working. Hip fire? Yep. Wait, it's also the end of day. Wait, when did that happen? They set the time. Oh, my mouse is back in. Uh-oh. No, it wasn't. It was on the other monitor. What? Okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Can I, All All right, replacing a tent here so that I can restart the game and come right back where I left off. Hey, okay, now my mouse is back in the game. Woohoo! All right. You know what? That was actually kind of dumb because I want to set the time back to where I had it. I think what I would like to do is hang out up here for just a second and see if any of those sika deer that I've been hearing screaming about pop out down here. So that was the final mission. I had one more mission to go. I'm not gonna lie, the whole reason I kind of quit in the stream is I figured I had a handful more, and I really thought this was gonna be a minute here of finishing that last mission. But it's nice to finally have them done. All right, let's try this one more time. So luckily I recorded an uncorruptible codec MKV. That way if something happens where, let's say, I don't know, my graphics card completely black screens on me, which is actually new. I haven't had this one do that yet. It doesn't corrupt the recording, so hopefully that's still usable for editing. So as much as I really wanted to go after sika deer, unless I see one here shortly, I'm not going to be able to do that because I need to find out what went wrong. However, as the finishing thought here, what I am going to do is up here at the end of this trail, there's an outpost. And this was actually told by a chat member to Surly Jester during one of his streams. Link to his channel in the description down below. And I didn't know there was one there, so I'm going to go get that. But yeah, that was worrisome. Boy, maybe that's just how rare the sika deer are. Even when you get close to them, out of fear, they crash your GPU. Hold up a ticket. I see you. What is that? Wait. Oh. What is... That's a rare fur type, isn't it? So there I got a color. That's a beautiful sika deer. Maybe it's not? Holy, look at all these guys. You know, I'm not a religious man, but I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. And if that crash hadn't occurred, I would not be here right now looking at this beautiful creature at 120 yards away. Any more? Just you four? Oh, look at that. Light post, or where is it? Lighthouse, outpost, boom, sika deer. All right, I definitely want that one, and I want that one. Oh, don't you start shoving people around there, bud. Stop running. All right. Zone's still there. 1, 2. Did I get the one back there? Yep, 3. And there goes the zone because I got number 4. Whoops. Well, easy come, easy go, I guess. Have I mentioned I like the 303? Very accurate rifle. Wow. There's another spot. It's not a bad looking one either. There's a few more. Man, this is the place to go. If I had me a tent and a tripod in the middle of this... All right, didn't want to shoot one that... Yeah, over here. Okay. Oh, there it is. I was looking at all the tracks. I'm like, all the tracks are going the wrong way. Now, what are you? Let's see.
Remember I said that Josh had expressed an interest in hunting? He's actually gone and signed up for a course. The brat. I had fully expected this to be like the time he decided to take up playing the drums, or his brief but intense flirtation with judo, but he seems really committed. I guess we've got you to thank if he ends up the next Awaroa ranger.
It's a black? Yeah, I guess. That was in the jaw. I snapshot way too high. So why is she talking to me? I was like, are there more missions? But someone's training to be my replacement? And then I no longer have to be the warden or the ranger? I can just be a hunter that goes around and mutilates all your animals? Oh wait, I'm already doing that. Alright, so you're the one that tried to get away. Oh, yeah. Say I nailed you pretty good.
Got some good news there, whore. It's looking like I might be able to return to the reserve in the not-too-distant future. Physical therapy's coming along well, and the doctors are optimistic. Here's hoping.
So I did get that one on a double lung. A little low, almost nailed the heart. That's a brown. I should probably look up... I need to look up the fur variations and familiarize myself with what's common and rare. Now, is she going to speak every time I pick an animal up? Oh, yeah. I dropped that guy pretty good there. And you. Oh, yeah. It's picture time. All right, sorry, this one back here.
Hey, how are things out in the bush? Just got off a call with some bigwigs in Hollywood. Resplendent Sword made $1 bazillion at the box office and swept the Oscars, so naturally they've announced a sequel and wanted to know if we were interested. I told them to put their offer where the sun don't shine, in more colourful language.
So that was just a double lung. But I guess I got the meaty part of the lung, so it did a pretty good drop on that one.
Our erstwhile props hunter has a new blog post up. I was dismayed to find upon returning to the site of my sequestration that all of my spoils had been looted. He then goes on to refer to us as evil fiends. Here's the link if you're in the mood for a laugh. Hopefully he won't have any reason to come back. But do let me know if you run into him again, okay?
So 186.40. Monster spotted sika deer. Very happy with that. Shot it through the leg to get that lung. Not enough drive to touch anything else, and I was a touch off from the heart, but 186.40. Biggin', 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 biggin'. All right. Taxidermize that. Quick check of the mission log. All right. Still nothing. I don't know where I would find that. I thought she said she was going to send me a link. All right. Let's get back on point. Find the outpost that's up here. Alrighty, well, I gotta go and figure out what happened with my graphics card and try and make sure that doesn't happen again. But there's some sika deer, a couple red deer stags, and the final mission. I'm assuming is the final mission. She keeps talking to me every time I harvest an animal, but again, I'm gonna make the assumption that's just general chitter-chatter, but the missions themselves are actually done. Okay, hopefully. So, if you have any interest in helping support the channel, there are links in the description down below. There are buttons if you liked it, buttons if you didn't, and as always, buttons to push. Until next time. Hold that thought. Look at that. Like, none of these are bad. Right next to this outpost. Remember, this outpost right here that doesn't show up. I mean, I have to, right? Hang on. One more for the... Where are you going? Actually, that's fine. Maybe. I'm going to screw it up. Stop running. And the zone's still there. All right, cool. That one might actually be bigger than the one I just grabbed. I screwed up.
Hope I'm not interrupting, but thought you might like to know that I finally finished my book. The tentative title is Long Way From Home, The Untold Story of New Zealand's Last Moose. You make more than a passing appearance, of course, but it's up to you whether you want to remain anonymous or not. Anonymous, you could say. Sorry. Anyway, I'll be sure to send you a copy once it's out.
I think she's just going to keep talking to me, but I don't think it means any more missions. 139, barely into gold, even though he's a 4 easy. Screwed up, I led too much, didn't aim. All right, okay, got all my photos. So that was a left lung liver shot that dropped this guy. He was a 138.90, so again, barely into gold. Another black, so I'm guessing that's not a rare fur type. And this guy, a 189.60. He is bigger than the last one, I believe. Won the last one like 186. Brown, 4 easy, 150 pounds. That was a double lung. Ah, look at that. I got some big uns out here. Yeah, I might as well take him too. The sad part is I started collecting animals from the New Zealand map with the idea of setting a lodge up just for New Zealand animals. I've yet to set the lodge up. I just have a ton of animals in the saved, not the saved, but, you know, in the trophy manager. Okay, I missed one? Wait, what's this poo for? There was one sika deer here I didn't get or see. I only remember seeing 3. All right, I mean it this time. I'm out of here. Till next time.